Jai Hind दोस्तों, welcome to the session for today. This is class 8th NCERT which I am going to start from this session. ये बेसिकली अगर आप NCERT के 8 चैप्टर हैं और आठों के आठों चैप्टर बेसिकली टॉक्स अबाउट ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी। तो जैसे मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया, ज्योग्राफी में कुछ फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी है जहाँ पर क्लाइमेटोलॉजी, ओशनोग्राफी और हम पढ़ते हैं। इसी प्रकार यहाँ पर एक ह्यूमन ज्योग्राफी का पार्ट है जिसमें रिसोर्सेज, वेजिटेशन, ऑल दीज थिंग्स वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस। सबसे पहले इन्होंने डिफाइन करने की कोशिश की है रिसोर्सेज होते क्या। एनीथिंग विच कैन बी यूज टू सेटिस्फाई अ नीड इज बेसिकली रिसोर्स। अगर हमें थर्स्ट लगता तो वी यूज़ द वाटर, सो इट्स प्यास लगती है तो पानी यूज़ करते हैं, तो वो क्या है, एक रिसोर्स है। हमें घर बनाना तो एक जगह चाहिए, वो रिसोर्स है, लैंड रिसोर्स है। सो इसी प्रकार रिसोर्सेज वाटर है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, रिक्शा, वेजिटेबल, टेक्स्ट बुक, दे हैव अ यूटिलिटी, राइट। इनमें यूटिलिटी, यूटिलिटी मतलब यूजेबिलिटी, विच मेक्स एन ऑब्जेक्ट सब्सटेंस अ रिसोर्स। हाउ डज समथिंग बिकम अ रिसोर्स? Amma told the children that things become resource only when they are of value. Its use or utility gives a value. All resources have some value. That is perfectly fine, which means worth. Some resources have economic value, some do not. Metals may have an economic value. A beautiful landscape may not be, but both are important to satisfy human needs. Resources can become economically valuable with time. Grandmother's home remedies have no commercial value today, but if they are patent कर दिया जाए, sold by medical firm, they could become economically valuable. So time and technology are two important factors that can change the substances into resources. So both are related to the needs of the people. People themselves are most important source. Their ideas, their knowledge, their invention and discovery lead to a creation of more resources. Each discovery led to many other. Discovery of fire led to the practice of cooking and other processes, while invention of the wheel ultimately resulted in development of newer modes of transport. The technology to create hydroelectricity has turned energy in fast flowing water into an important source. So रिसोर्स को डिफाइन किया गया। रिसोर्सेज दो प्रकार के होंगे, एक नेचुरल होंगे और एक ह्यूमन मेड होंगे। नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज विच आर ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द नेचर, यूज विदाउट मॉडिफिकेशन, द एयर वी ब्रीथ, द वाटर इन आर रिवर्स एंड द लेक्स, द मिनरल्स in our resources. Resources are free gifts of nature and can be used directly. Tools, technology may be needed to use a natural resource in the best possible way. So अगर मैं renewable की बात करूँ, which replenished quickly, some of these are unlimited, are not affected by human activities such as solar, wind energy. They are unlimited. Careless use of some certain renewable sources like water, soil, and forest can affect their stock. Water seems to be an unlimited renewable source, but shortage and drying up of water is a major problem in many parts. Non-renewable में हम बात करते हैं जी, which are limited in stock, which take thousands of the years to replenish. And this period is much more than a human lifespan. इसमें आते हैं जी कोल, गैस, पेट्रोलियम, which are non-renewable. अब अगर ह्यूमन मेड रिसोर्सेज की बात करूँ, बिकम रिसोर्सेज ओनली व्हेन देयर ओरिजिनल फॉर्म हैज़ बिन चेंज्ड. Iron ore was not a resource until people learned to extract iron from it. People use natural resources to make buildings, bridges, roads, machinery, vehicles. Technology is also a human made resource. So people like us use natural resources to make human made resources. So human resources, people can make the best use of nature to create more resources when they have the knowledge, skill, right. So human resource होता क्या refers to the number and abilities of the people. There are differing views regarding the treatment of humans as a resource. One cannot deny the fact that it is the skills of human that help in transferring the physical material into a valuable material. Human beings are a special resource. People are human resource. Education, health help in making people a valuable resource. Improving the quality of people's skills so that they are able to create more resource is known as human resource development. तो अल्टीमेटली HRD है क्या जी? HRD यही है कि लोगों तक, जो हमारा पॉपुलेशन तो है हमारे पास, लेकिन जब तक इन तक स्किल्स ना पहुँचे, क्वालिटी ऑफ स्किल्स ना हो, then only they will be useful, otherwise it's of no resource. So that is the main point which we need to understand. Even population can be a resource if we are having a proper skills oriented human population. She deemed that all water on the earth had dried up and all the trees cut down. This was no shade and nothing to eat. People were suffering, roaming around. If we are not careful, then even renewable sources can become scarce. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की बात भी की गई है जी. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट यूटिलाइजिंग द रिसोर्सेज सो दैट द besides meeting the requirement of the present, future generations requirement should also be met. That is basically sustainable development. Each person can contribute by reducing consumption, recycling and reusing. We will give a few to very family we know to save our resources to keep our earth alive. I am going to be very careful not to waste paper. Many trees are cut down to make paper. So some principles: respect and care for all forms of life, improve the quality of human life, conserve the earth's vitality, minimize the depletion of natural resources, change personal attitude and practices, enable communities to work this thing. तो ये था जी हमारा टॉपिक रिगार्डिंग द फर्स्ट चैप्टर विच वॉज अबाउट रिसोर्सेज. इट जस्ट गेव यू बेसिक आइडिया रिसोर्सेज होते हैं, रिन्यूएबल कौन से हैं, कौन नॉन रिन्यूएबल है. नथिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लाइक, बट बेसिक्स हैं, ये भी समझने ज़रूरी. कई बार बहुत बेसिक क्वेश्चन भी पूछे गए हैं. सो दैट इज़ ऑल फॉर टुडेज सेशन. प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब द चैनल अगर आपको ये वीडियोस अच्छी लगे. 6th-7th क्लास की NCERTs पूरी चैप्टर वाइज हमने डिस्कस कर रखी है इन प्लेलिस्ट में. बाकी भी आने वाले टाइम पे आती रहेंगी. थैंक यू. जय हिंद.